Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Will English Echo. I'm Emmanuel, and I'm really happy to be with you today.
Hello, Emmanuel. Hello, everyone listening. It's so nice to spend this time with you again.
I really like these episodes. It feels like we are just talking together and learning at the same time.
Yes, relaxed, simple English, but about real problems and real life. No pressure, just progress.
If you're new here, welcome to Will English Echo. We help you improve your English with slow, natural conversation.
Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way, you don't miss our next episodes.
And please like this video and share it with a friend or family member who is learning English. Your support really helps us keep going.
All right, Emmanuel, tell us. What are we talking about today?
Today's topic is very important for speaking. We're talking about how to train your brain and your mouth to speak in English.
Oh, I love that. Because many people only train their eyes and ears, but not their mouth.
Exactly. They read, they listen, but when they speak, everything feels stuck.
So today we'll give you simple ideas to train both your brain and your mouth. Small habits you can do every day.
Great. Let's start with the brain first. So, Dorcas, what is the first way to train our brain for speaking?
Tip 1. Give your brain small English bits every day, not big, heavy lessons once a week. Your brain loves regular, short contact with the language.
Small and regular, not big and rare.
Exactly. If you study English for 3 hours on Sunday and then nothing for 6 days, your brain forgets a lot.
Yes, Monday feels like starting again.
A better way is to have little English moments during the day. For example, 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, a few minutes in the afternoon, a few minutes in the evening.
Like English snacks.
Yes, English snacks. Your brain likes that more than one big English meal only on Sunday.
So what can they do in these small moments?
You can listen to a short audio, repeat a few sentences, read a small text, or think about your day in English. The idea is touch English every day.
Touch English every day. I like that.
For example, in the morning, you can listen to one short dialogue and repeat 2 or 3 sentences. In the afternoon, you can read a short message in English.
And in the evening?
In the evening, you can think back to your day and make 2 or 3 sentences in your head. Today, I woke up at, I went to, I felt.
So the brain keeps English active all day.
Yes, this tells your brain, English is important. Please keep this language ready.
That's a nice way to say it.
Another good idea is to connect English with something you already do every day. For example, when you drink your coffee, you listen to 2 minutes of English.
Coffee and English again. I see a pattern.
Yes, I love coffee. You can also decide, when I brush my teeth, I think about my plans in English.
That's funny, but very clever.
The goal is to make English a normal part of your day, not a big special event, like checking messages or brushing your teeth.
So the brain stops seeing English as something scary.
Exactly. It becomes something familiar, something you touch all the time.
Can you give them one simple plan they can follow every day?
Yes, something very easy. Morning, 3 to 5 minutes listening and repeating. Afternoon, read or listen to something short. Evening, think or speak about your day in 3 to 4 sentences.
That sounds very possible.
If you do this for 30 days, your brain will feel much more comfortable with English, and speaking will feel less far away.
So tip 1 is train your brain with short, daily English moments instead of one big session.
Yes, small, regular contact keeps your brain in English mode and makes speaking easier later.
So Dorcas, tip 1 was about training the brain. What is tip 2 for training the mouth?
Tip 2. You must speak out loud, not only in your head. If your mouth is quiet, it cannot learn.
Right. Many learners only think in English, but never really speak.
Exactly. They read, they listen, they understand, but their mouth has no practice.
So what can they do, practically?
One powerful exercise is shadowing. You listen to a short sentence, then you say it out loud with the speaker or just after them.
Like an echo.
Yes, like an echo. For example, if the audio says, "I had a busy day today," you pause and you say, "I had a busy day today."
Same rhythm, same music of the sentence.
Exactly. You don't need to be perfect. Just try to copy the sound and the flow.
How many sentences should they repeat?
You can start with 1 or 2 sentences a day. Short, simple, but clearly spoken out loud.
That sounds very doable.
Another simple habit is to describe what you are doing in a few words. For example, I'm making coffee. I'm washing the dishes. I'm going to work.
So talk to yourself in English.
Yes, talk to yourself like a friend. Even 1 or 2 sentences is already good practice.
Some people feel a bit crazy doing that.
Yes, but it's a good kind of crazy. Your mouth gets used to English sounds, and that makes real conversations easier.
Can they use a mirror too?
Absolutely. You can stand in front of a mirror and say, "Today I feel," "Today I did," "Tonight I will."
That also helps with confidence.
Yes. You see your face, your mouth moving, and you start to feel more comfortable hearing your own English voice.
Are there any rules for voice? Loud, quiet?
You don't need to shout, but it should be clear. Your tongue, lips, and jaw need to move.
So whispering is not enough.
Whispering is better than nothing, but normal voice is much better. Think of it like training a muscle. It has to move to get stronger.
How long should they do this each day?
Even 3 to 5 minutes of speaking out loud is a great start. What matters is doing it every day.
So tip 2 is, don't just think English, speak English.
Exactly. Repeat short sentences, talk to yourself, use a mirror, and let your mouth touch English sounds every day.
Exactly. Repeat short sentences, talk to yourself, use a mirror, and let your mouth touch English sounds every day.
Tip 3. Use a simple 3-step routine. Listen, repeat, personalize. This way, your brain and your mouth work together.
Listen, repeat, personalize. I like that.
First, you listen to a short sentence in English. For example, "I'm trying to improve my English."
Okay.
Second, you repeat the same sentence out loud. "I'm trying to improve my English."
Same words, same structure.
Yes. Third, you personalize the sentence. You change 1 or 2 words to talk about your life.
Can you show an example?
Of course. Original. "I'm trying to improve my English." Personalized. "I'm trying to improve my speaking."
Nice. Just one word changed.
Or, "I'm trying to improve my confidence." Same structure, different last word.
So you copy the skeleton, but change the content.
Exactly. Another example. Original sentence. "I started learning English 2 years ago."
Okay.
You repeat it. I started learning English 2 years ago. Then you personalize. I started learning English 5 years ago. Or, I started learning Spanish last year.
That's very flexible.
Yes. The idea is you don't invent a new sentence from zero. You recycle a sentence you heard.
So it's less work for the brain.
Exactly. And your mouth also remembers the rhythm and the order of the words.
What kind of sentences should they choose for this routine?
Choose short, useful sentences about daily life, dreams, habits, or feelings. For example, I usually, I love, I don't like, I feel when.
Can you give a full set with those?
Sure. Listen. I usually wake up at 7. Repeat. I usually wake up at 7. Personalize. I usually wake up at 6:30 on weekdays.
Nice.
Listen. I love sunny days. Repeat. I love sunny days. Personalize. I love rainy days. They make me feel calm.
That's a great example.
With this method, you are training your ear with listen, your mouth with repeat, your brain with personalize.
So all three work together.
Yes, this is much more powerful than just reading or just listening.
How long should they do this each time?
Even 5 minutes is enough. You can take 2 or 3 sentences and go through the 3 steps with each one.
So for example, they choose 3 sentences from this episode and do listen, repeat, personalize.
Exactly. If you do this every day, your speaking will feel more natural because you are using real English patterns.
So tip 3 is, don't only repeat, repeat and adapt.
Yes, repeat and adapt. Make the sentences your own, and your English will sound more like you.
Dorcas, we talked about daily moments, speaking out loud, and personalizing sentences. What is tip number 4 to train brain and mouth?
Tip 4. Create small English zones in your day. That means, in some moments or situations, you use only English.
English zones. I like that.
Yes, for example, you can decide, on my way to work, I'm in English mode.
What do they do in that English mode?
They can listen to English, repeat sentences, or talk in their head in English. The idea is, for that moment, English is the default language.
So that time becomes special for English.
Exactly. You can also choose, when I'm in the kitchen, I speak English.
That's fun.
So while you cook, make coffee, or wash dishes, you describe what you are doing. I'm cutting vegetables. I'm making tea. I'm cleaning the table.
Very simple sentences, but very real.
Yes, you don't need complex grammar to train your mouth. You need repeated, real actions in English.
Can they also have a specific English time in the evening?
Absolutely. For example, after dinner, 10 minutes of English only.
What could they do in those 10 minutes?
They can summarize their day in 3 to 5 sentences, repeat some sentences from a video, practice a small talk routine like, "How was your day?"
So the brain knows, now it's English time.
Yes, and when you repeat this every day, your brain and mouth prepare automatically.
Like a ritual.
Exactly, a small English ritual. Over time, these zones become very natural habits.
Do they need a lot of zones?
No, start small. Maybe one zone in the morning, one in the evening.
For example, in the bathroom in the morning and before sleep at night.
Yes, perfect. In the bathroom, you can say, I'm brushing my teeth. I'm washing my face. Before sleep, you can say, today and review your day.
That's very simple, but very powerful.
The goal is English becomes part of your daily life, not only something from a textbook. Your brain and mouth get regular training in real situations.
So tip 4 is choose some moments and make them English only.
Yes, even 5 or 10 minutes in these English zones can change a lot after a few weeks.
All right, Dorcas, I think we shared a lot of good ideas today. Brain, mouth, habits, English zones. It was full of practical tips.
Yes, and I hope everyone listening understands one thing. You don't need magic. You just need small, regular actions to train your brain and your mouth.
Exactly. Touch English every day. Speak out loud. Repeat and personalize sentences. And create your little English moments in the day.
If you do that, step by step, your brain will feel more comfortable with English, and your mouth will feel less shy.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us on Will English Echo. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the channel.
And don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family who are learning English. Your support really helps us keep making these friendly, human conversations.
Now it's your turn to practice. In the comments, write a few sentences in English about how you will train your brain and mouth.
You can start like this. I'm trying to. I'm working on. I've started to. My English zone is.
Those are already great sentences to build your new habits. And we'd love to read what you write.
Thank you again for being here with us today. Remember, a little English every day is much better than a lot once in a while.
We'll be back soon with another simple and real English conversation. So, stay tuned for the next episode.
See you next time for another fun and helpful English lesson. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Goodbye, everyone.